Hello, today is the 24th day of December 2013, and it is that of a Tuesday. My name's Derek, and welcome to this channel. Earlier this afternoon, I put out this video entitled Ice, and that was regarding the lack of power, which is actually came back on just moments ago. As we were told by the hydro company yesterday night on the 23rd that it would be restored December the 26th at 10 p.m. Prepared for that, yes, and they got it fixed today, so a lot earlier than expected. Of course, you get winds coming in. It might not be over. Of course, you hope that it is. Going through some of the comments, got a rocket stove of sorts. Bad weather to be stuck without power, good luck. And after experiencing about 2 full days of no power, 48 hours almost, it's actually good weather. And I'll explain that now. Wood stoves, of course, that's a necessity when it gets this cold in the winter time. And the wood stove could do multiple things. Give you heat, which might be one of the most important ones. It can cook hot food, and it can also boil water and melt water. Melting water, well, you have an abundance of ice, which worked out to be a very good savior. As that ice could be used for washing, flushing toilets. Just take ice from outside, put in a bucket, put it near the stove, and it will melt. Awesome, awesome. As well, you have a fridge that would get colder, or excuse me, not get warmer. You put some ice in there, make it like a cooler. The food and beverages remain cold. So those are a few things that I thought are important to note. And how were you able to do this video without power? Actually, I did make this video without power, but I didn't upload it without power. I recorded this video yesterday on the 23rd day. I got some other video footage that I have as well that I'll upload on another date. And this morning I made the audio that I needed for it, and I still had about 65 minutes of power remaining on the computer that I could use to process the video. And then this was a day to go into town where you could recharge batteries as well as shower, which was what the plan was, and I uploaded the video at that time frame. So thank you again for all of these comments. And let's get on within the charts. But before I do, I got a comment regarding Silver Futurist and the chicken. I gotta say, it's always a good feeling to realize that in a situation where you have no hydro, to be able to have fresh eggs every single day, it gets you a little less concerned about a little more in the long-term time frame. I was prepared to go a week. It didn't do that. Again, you never know if major winds can come by and then take it down again. Let's get on now within the silver charts, starting within the daily chart. I've talked about this potential, which was that of a failed breakout. Fast move, well, a little bit of one. It did come close to the 1821 level, which is the area I would expect it to go down to classify that of a failed move. But even in here, you have the consolidation period after the down move, break higher, not find successful support here, thus find resistance, break the support band, fast move to the downside. And now that's currently where we're standing again within the correctionary phase from that fast move. And when you look at this thing here, you know this is a key level. You find resistance at any of these points here. Break down, then you got to consider that the bear market's going to continue intact. 1821 was the low from the summer. That would be the next target. On a bullish level, you got these two resistance levels as well as this Fibonacci mark as well. And within that, if you find any moves where it's starting to break above it, then now you'd be looking for this area to be support. If it does such, you would establish resistance. Once you break it, then you can give precedence, I should state, for a intermediate term bull market. Of course, now it is in a bearish neutral state. This is bearish, this is neutral. Now, of course, this chart isn't all that updated. I made this chart for Sunday's video. At that point, the hydro was here, but the internet was extremely choppy, so I decided to pass on making the video. And yes, but the price is now 1946, so not like really anything has changed. A couple days of staying within the sideways, and given that we're in the holiday season, I wouldn't expect any volatility to increase until the new year. Let's move this on now to a monthly chart, and within this here, you got the significant previous support level that has not been tested but was pierced well below that a few months ago. And you can see the 1821 lows here. If the break of that neutral band in the daily time frame breaks, that would be the first layer. The layer below that, well, that would be in the area of about 14.5, which was resistance multiple times. And of course, is the Fibonacci, well, not really. I got 681 in here. That should be about 4. But really, this whole area band is actually a decent, the next area I would expect it to go down towards. Of course, for a bull market to ensue on this band has to go sideways, it has to get above it, and then it has to continue its momentum to enable that the band goes higher. Prices, I would feel, are still dirt cheap, but within the manipulation of the markets could very easily even get cheaper than where we are now. So I'd like to thank you for tuning in, and I'll talk to you later on. Have a good holiday.